From traveling to see family and friends to those inevitable kitchen emergencies, the pressure is on for the perfect Thanksgiving gathering. But planning ahead can help you avoid some of those holiday disasters.
This was the year that everybody wants to travel, so we figured it was going to be really congested.
The TSA anticipating 2.5 million people at its checkpoints today, so arrive early at the airport.
Don't expect that you can show up 45 minutes before your flight and breeze through security. Expect long lines and pretty crowded airplanes and airports this Thanksgiving.
Only bring a carry-on, but if you must bring a checked bag, consider attaching a GPS device like an Apple AirTag or Tile, and take a photo of the contents of your luggage.
Most times the bag just didn't make it onto your final flight, and it'll be there probably, hopefully within a day or so, and the airline will deliver it to your doorstep. But you need to let them know, and so file a claim so that they know where to find you.
When it comes to being social, get back to basics.
Our very first important thing for guests and hosts is to communicate and to be considerate. Don't assume anything.
Try keeping the conversation civil. Think of discussion points ahead of time.
Create what I call landing zones or safety zones. For instance, a great book I just read, or maybe some series on TV that I love, or a hobby that I've taken up. Think of things that you can talk about, that you can engage your friends and family with, that won't be contentious.
Now it's time to talk turkey.
Does anybody know anything about cooking? No pressure, just like cooking a turkey, for example.
Thanksgiving's star dish can be difficult to cook for even some of the most seasoned home chefs.
There are a lot of challenges with the turkey. It can be undercooked, it can be overcooked, it can be a little too salty, or it can be a little tasteless.
How do we solve for these issues?
If you want it to be juicy and have more flavor, less dry, make sure you let it rest on the countertop for up to an hour before you carve it. If your turkey is dry, gravy and cranberry sauce are your best friends.
Just some last minute touches and we're good to go.
Great.
Panic in Turkey Town.
The backup turkey's in Lily's book bag. Bring it to me. I'll do the rest.
But if you burn that bird with no meal to serve,
What's the advice there?
There's probably a grocery store still open. You can go pick up a turkey, pick up some side dishes. You can even order. You know, there is no shame in that. The important thing here is that everyone is together, gathered around a table, eating food they like, whatever it is.
All right, Vic, you always have a bunch of tips. There are folks watching and listening right now who are finishing those final menus for tomorrow. What tips do we have for them?
Listen, there's a really cool website by the Natural Resources Defense Council. It's called the Guesstimator website. You just go in and you plug in what kind of eaters. Are they big eaters, light eaters? It'll tell you also how much food to make so you have just the right amount of leftovers if you want it for 2 days or 3 days. So try the Guesstimator to figure out, you know, how to avoid food waste, because there's so much waste on Thanksgiving. And one more tip from Maureen. If you're going somewhere and you know you have food allergies or dietary restrictions, volunteer that information ahead, or offer to bring a dish that you know you can also enjoy and you can share. Or if you're Savannah and you hate everything about Thanksgiving.
That is not. I like the gratitude. I just don't like turkey.
You don't like turkey?
She doesn't like dried turkey.
So
Vicky just outed me. I know, I don't like turkey. Me and Carson, we don't like turkey.
I thought this was public knowledge.
No, it isn't. But it is now.
Giant pizza.
No, but here's the thing.
I could bring pizza, and you know I love pizza. I like toddler food.
And nachos.
Nachos, guacamole.
In Savannah and Carson's defense, they don't like dried turkey, and they're not alone.
Nobody likes dried turkey.
You just brown it in gravy, put lots of cranberry.
I love stuffing.
We get
love
it.
stuffing.
You can brine it. Dylan's a big briner.
I know.
She's brining her turkey as we speak.
I know. Brining is a great idea. She's a real chef. Thanks, Vic.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.